Are you ready to begin using tarot cards, but you're not sure which deck will be the best first deck that you should invest in? In this video, I'll be sharing with you 3 tarot decks that I believe are great decks to start reading tarot with. Hi, my name's Leslie from PrayNite, and I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. And I've been practicing tarot formally with clients for about 8 years now. And with so many tarot decks on the market today, it's just confusing to figure out where to begin. So my hope in this video is to help simplify this process and help you get a clear idea on how best to move forward with your purchase. So I want to congratulate you on this first step in using tarot to awaken your intuition. But before I dive into the tarot decks that I'm going to recommend, I'd like to give you some background into the major tarot systems and their origin. So tarot as we know it in the form of playing cards, it's been around since the Italian Renaissance in the 1400s. And you can learn more about tarot history in another video I published. But for this video, I want to simplify for you the things to consider before purchasing your first tarot deck. So there are 3 major tarot card systems, and each of these systems has their own symbolism and tarot card meanings. And usually with all things, each person has their own preference for what tarot system they'd like to work with. And this will be something you can explore on your own to see what system resonates with you best. The most popular tarot card system, and the one I use, and also the decks I'll be recommending to you, are from the Rider-Waite Tarot System by Arthur Edward Waite. This tarot deck originated at the beginning of the 1900s, and the majority of decks you'll find today, they're an offshoot from this particular tarot system. Beside the Rider-Waite Tarot System, there are 2 other major tarot systems I want to mention to you. And even though I won't be showing you decks from these systems, I at least want to let you know of their existence to help you investigate what system would be best for you to use when you're starting your journey on the reading tarot cards. So the 2 tarot systems, they're the Thoth Tarot System, originated around the early 1940s by Aleister Crowley. And then there's the Tarot of the Marseille, which originated in the late 15th century in northern Italy. Both of these tarot systems have their own methodology and symbolism. And usually people have a preference to use one of these 2 systems versus the Rider-Waite. But there are some people who use all 3. So in regards to the actual tarot decks within all 3 systems, when you start researching which tarot deck to use, it just can be overwhelming. There's like so many tarot decks available for sale, and just on Amazon alone, my search, it showed over 400 results. Ugh. So never mind the independent decks that you can find on Etsy or through the individual artists, who usually have their own websites and they sell their cards independently. So this is why I'm only going to recommend a few decks to start with. Undoubtedly, you're going to grow from these decks onto other more elaborate or abstract decks as you develop your intuitive skills. Okay, let's get on to my tarot deck recommendations if you're beginning your tarot card journey. And the first tarot deck I'm going to recommend if you're starting out is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It's the newer version of the original Rider-Waite deck, and the images are the same, but this version has more vibrant colors. And personally, I like brighter cards because the bright cards evoke emotion for me, and it helps awaken my intuition during a reading. Now you might find that you like the original Rider-Waite deck that has more muted colors. And this is where tarot is very subjective. It's what inspires you and calls to your intuition. And everyone is different in how they react to the cards. For some people it's color, for some it's imagery, and for some it's the amount of detail on the cards, whether a little or a lot. Now, I don't own the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck to show you a comparison, but you can find it easily online to compare for yourself. And the other reason I chose this deck to share with you is that these images are pretty clear, as you can see. And most tarot books available, they use the Rider-Waite system to explain the individual meanings of these cards in particular. So it's easy to find references as you're learning the meanings of each card. So the next tarot deck I recommend, if you're looking to purchase your first tarot deck, is the Dreaming Way Tarot. This is one of my favorite decks, and though like most tarot card readers, I have many favorites. This deck is also based on the Rider-Waite Tarot system, and the reason I recommend this deck is that it's direct, the images are really clear, and you can easily see the cards' meanings, especially as you're starting to develop your intuition. I personally love the clear artwork in this deck. It draws me in and helps bring clarity to possibly a complicated situation. So it draws out the most important elements to focus on. And if you follow my channel, you'll see that I use this deck in my 30-day daily tarot card challenge, where I pulled a card a day for 30 days. This challenge, where I'll link above, may be helpful for you to see if these cards really resonate with you. And the final tarot deck that I recommend if you're looking to purchase your first tarot deck is the Anna K Tarot deck. And this is the first tarot deck I ever purchased. And of course, it has a special place in my heart, as this was the deck that started me on an incredible journey over the last 8 years with tarot. And I find it to be a great storyteller. For me, it takes it one step further from just interpreting the card meanings and helps guide you on a journey of the person you're reading, even if it's just a reading for yourself. And again, like all the decks I use, the Anna K Tarot deck is based on the Rider-Waite Tarot system. Now, I want to leave you with one final thought as you're exploring tarot and how it's going to fit into your life. The most important thing to remember is it's not necessarily about memorizing the cards or thinking too much about what the original meaning is. It's about using your intuition to tap into something that is greater than that. When you connect from your heart or your solar plexus, you'll find that the cards are almost secondary to what your intuition is going to tell you. Of course, you have to be tapped into the energy and be open to see, hear, or feel the messages that are going to come through for you. The tarot cards are just a catalyst to help guide you to something you already know inside. And I know it sounds easy, and in practice, not so much. But remember that this is a journey without a goalpost to help you awaken your intuition over time. Your intuition may come in spurts, all at once, or it happens slowly over time. Though no matter how it happens for you, I can assure you, you're going to enjoy the process. And I find that this starts as a personal journey, and it's great practice to find a sacred space and time to pull a card a day and journal about that card. You can write whatever comes to mind when you look at this card and see what it brings up for you. I like to draw, so when I first started, I created this daily tarot card journal where I drew the actual card on one side of the page and I wrote its meaning on the other side. And this helped me tap into my intuition, and at the same time, I learned about each card. Whatever you're drawn to is what you should do. There's no right or wrong way. That's the beauty of intuition. It's your own, and it will take you wherever you need to go, and where it will take you will be magnificent. It's going to affect your life in ways that you can never imagine. And once your intuition is developed, you're going to see how important and effective it is in your daily life. And with people, situations that might have triggered you in the past, worried you, upset you, it no longer applies for you. You're going to see the bigger picture in everyday scenarios, and you're going to realize the true dynamics of that everyday world. You're going to be amazed. So, I hope you found this helpful, and please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you won't miss any future related tarot videos that I post. So enjoy your journey, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.